Hey tech explorers! Ever wondered how different apps talk to each other, or how developers build amazing features into their creations? Well, today we're diving into the fundamental building blocks of modern software, APIs and SDKs. What are they? How are they different? And why should you care? Let's break it down. First up, let's tackle APIs, application programming interfaces. Think of an API as a digital waiter in a restaurant. You, the app, have a request, wanting location data. You tell the waiter, the API, what you need, using specific methods like GET, POST, etc., and a URL with parameters, and the waiter goes to the kitchen, the service, like Google Maps, and brings back your order, the response, often in formats like JSON or XML. The key here is that the API defines the rules of communication. It specifies exactly how you can ask for information or trigger actions, and what kind of response you can expect. It's a contract between different software systems, allowing them to interact without needing to know the nitty-gritty details of each other's internal workings. Now, let's shift gears to SDKs, software development kits. If an API is like a waiter, then an SDK is like a complete toolbox for a chef. An SDK is a collection of tools, libraries, code samples, documentation, and sometimes even integrated development environment, IDE, plugins that developers can use to build applications for a specific platform or service. Imagine a developer wanting to integrate mapping features into their delivery app. Instead of having to figure out all the raw API calls to Google Maps from scratch, they can use the Google Maps SDK. This SDK provides pre-built functions and components that make it much easier to access map functionalities, handle authentication, display markers, and so on. So, while an API defines how to communicate, an SDK provides the tools that make that communication simpler and faster for developers. It abstracts away some of the underlying complexity and provides a more developer-friendly way to interact with a service. Think of it this way. API, the menu and the instructions on how to order. SDK, the pre-measured ingredients, cooking utensils, and recipe book to make the dish. In a nutshell, APIs enable communication between apps and services, while SDKs empower developers with the necessary tools and libraries to easily integrate those services into their own applications. They're both crucial for building the interconnected and feature-rich apps we use every day.